Welcome to Lore Hero, episode 17, everybody. We are back. Another episode. How are you guys doing today?
Damn good, man.
Doing good. This is a late night recording.
Good to hear. Yeah, we're recording late.
Usually we do our recordings at like noon Eastern, and like so, some of us are kind of groggy. Some of us are up for a little bit already.
I'm in my zone. I got that.
We're kind of in the zone. We're cooking right now.
Been up all day. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything big happened this week? I don't think anything big happened. Like big news, perhaps.
Whoa! What is that?
What was that?
What is
What was that, man? Is this the new unreleased Riffmaster that comes out at spring 2024
Oh, it
by
is.
PDP?
Does it fold?
I think it
fold?
is. I think it folds, man. Look at this.
No way.
Whoa! Oh my goodness,
That's
man.
crazy.
Wow.
That's
wow.
And
Now,
I remember
who
asking
manufactures
too,
such a
this is the
guitar?
craziest part.
The box. This is the box too. Okay, now it's out of the way.
It looks so cool.
We can talk about it. Yes, I've had this for a little bit, and I'm finally able to like actually have it out. The Riffmaster is real, guys. It's been real. I know. Like
I thought it got canceled.
Yeah, what is up? I thought it got canceled, dude.
I didn't know we were looking at stuff we weren't allowed to look at.
Yeah.
Hey, now we're allowed to look at that real thing.
Hey,
So
now we're
tell us about it.
Oh man,
It's
that's
real.
crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, like I've been streaming with it. I did 2 streams with it so far as of this recording, and like after like doing like heavy play sessions on it, playing on PC and not only just Rock Band 4 because it is a Rock Band 4 guitar through and through. I tried to ask for. Yeah, first and foremost, it's just a Rock Band 4 guitar though. This one is the Xbox model. You can see right there, the little X. Yeah. And like it uses a dongle. Which hold on, let me just go ahead and get the dongle out.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
not
it's got a
gonna
little storage
lie.
spot.
I actually do I like that part a lot. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I did
think
not
that's
see that before.
that's straight
That's
up
very, it's very
essential.
smart. Yeah.
Because if you go to
Stays right
buy
there.
any guitar that's already been released, that like for PS3 that has a dongle, 99% of those bitches on eBay do not have the dongle because
They don't have the
people
dongle.
lose them or they get separated somehow because there's no good spot to store it in the guitar or whatever.
Yeah, and so I think like when you commit to buying a controller as large as this, and you want to make sure that it works all the time, and obviously it wouldn't work without it. And I've tried it; it doesn't work without it. If that tells you anything,
That's why it's there.
This right here, folks, charging only. Charging
USB-C.
only. It is not a data pass through. I think I've been trying to explain that to people over social media and stuff, and like people think it's like a huge bummer and stuff. But all things considered, even if since it's a wireless controller, you're probably thinking like, oh, the latency's ass, latency's garbage or whatever. Because like we don't really have a great track record of using wireless 360 controllers on PC or PS3 controllers on PC. God forbid. We with Bluetooth is just passable. And I think I ran some tests on this, and I ran like a keyboard. It was like an input program. You just like spam the buttons for like 10 seconds, and it was staying capped at 250 hertz, smooth. Buttery smooth. It felt instant. Like the second that I pressed something, I was getting feedback on like the screen on Clone Hero, on Yarg, World Tour Definitive Edition. Felt insane. It felt like a dream, dude.
Wow.
And also, before people ask, they told me not to use this with Fortnite Festival because it doesn't work. It doesn't work with Fortnite Festival.
Not yet.
They haven't implemented the mode for it yet. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist yet.
That's all up to Epic, not PDP, from what we understand.
Yeah. It's all on Epic's side, and to PDP's knowledge, it's just, hey, this will work when it
that
works.
sure explains the wording on the box where it said anticipated support with
said that on the
Fortnite
box?
Festival.
Anticipated?
It does. It does
Oh, I
on the
didn't
box
notice
say
that.
anticipated support.
Did not notice
It's
that.
just
It's
skirt
smart to
around-
cover their ass. Right?
Well, yeah, because it's
Who knows?
just skirt
Yeah.
around, I feel we were calling it false advertising because it sounds too mean, but it's like, this is coming out. We don't, first of all, we don't know when this is coming out, but what if it comes out and, plastic mode is still not in festivals? So it's like they got to cover the track somehow, like Jake said.
Yeah, maybe not false advertisement, but misleading.
Misleading,
would be a better word because
better way to
I thought this was working Fortnite. I thought this was a Fortnite guitar. Well,
it's like,
it doesn't work in
it will.
Fortnite. What's going on?
It's a Rock Band 4 guitar, So,
and that's how they worded it, right? They said that it's a Rock Band 4 guitar, and it is anticipated that Fortnite Festival will work with Rock Band 4 guitars. So therefore,
Here's
Do
the
math.
exact wording in the trailer. It says compatible with Rock Band 4 and anticipated compatibility with Fortnite Festival as soon as Rock Band 4 guitars are supported.
Yeah, exactly. So they're
It's a very
wording it like
careful wording.
it's a Rock Band 4
Yeah.
guitar, and Fortnite Festival
Yeah.
is going to support Rock Band 4 guitars. Therefore, this guitar will work when it's
Yeah.
supported.
Yeah.
Source: the Harmonix blog post when they said they're ending Rock Band 4 DLC,
Yes.
where they say towards the bottom they're like, "Yeah, we're working on." We're putting all of our efforts into Fortnite Festival, which will have a mode or which will support Rock Band 4 instruments in the future. So there you go. Yeah, official words from the people. People making the game. So like, yeah, this is it. Here's your Fortnite guitar, anticipated Fortnite guitar, right here. It's extremely light. These are the best Rock Band frets that I've ever used. They're not
you said
loud.
you said they feel quite nice.
Dude, like out of the box, like, and I've been playing like some pretty heavy sessions with this, for having it for a little while, and like they're not like loosening up, and they're not feeling like super like cheap, the way that
Not
a Rock
mushy.
Band- Like here's the Strat for
That transition was
actual Rock Band.
smooth. Just
Yeah.
want to
So-
point that out. That was sexy. That was good.
Oh yeah, dude, I
Just
have it on deck. 'Cause People
whoop,
people are just like asking about it, and so I have it right here.
With that sick ass pick guard too.
Yeah,
was
no.
a cool pick,
I think I remember the
found-
story about that. I think like JNAC found those on eBay and he was like, "Did anybody want
And I was like,
these?"
what
Or-
the fuck? These are $10? I'll buy one. Whatever. And so I picked one up. But yeah, these buttons don't feel very good. They actually kind of rock around a little bit, and they're not stable.
But
look,
that's a Rock
you
Band
can
4
kind of-
strat.
You can see it in the light, like right there. You can see it like
Oh,
wobbling a little
yucky.
bit.
Yeah, it is.
And so it's like super like clacky and actually kind of mushy.
Thank you,
Where-
Mad Cats.
But still better than Rock Band 1 strat.
Still better than
Oh,
the Rock
God,
Band
yeah.
1 Strat for sure.
Anything's
Well,
better than that.
You could see a little bit of like rocking here, but then like when you press it, it just feels like a thuck to it. I feel like that's like a
What was
term
that?
that's a thuck. THOCC. It's like it's a term that's passed around like the mechanical keyboard community.
I
And
thought
it's
you
like
said
a-
fuck, just straight up.
Oh yeah. You feel the fuck, bro. And I'm just kidding. No, but like the best.
I
way
can
that
make a joke, but
explain-
I'm not gonna say it right now because perhaps PDP are watching.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
But it's
Feels
like
like a
very
fuck. The Rizz matchup feels like a fuck. I said it
Dude,
anyways.
but,
I'm sorry.
Like, yeah, but it's a very like onomatopoeia. You can envision what it kind of feels like. I mean, that's the best way that I can explain. These
if you felt a Rock Band
frets.
guitar controller before, you can probably envision what this would feel like if it felt.
Yeah, I
like
can
that.
already envision what it feels like for sure. I look
Yeah.
at it and I remember like when I got Rock Band 1 for the Wii, and like what that felt
And-
like.
And some people are probably like, "Oh man, I hate the Rock Band frets." I think these are the best Rock Band frets I've used. These are better than some of the
Ooh.
brand new 316 PS3 GH guitars that I used to use. Like if I
Dude.
got them straight off of the shelf, those were ass. Let's be
Dude,
completely
my
honest.
Yeah, some of them were really
GH3
bad.
My GH3 demo kit, when I had gotten that, I had done like a quick stream to like show it off, right? Because nobody had really done it before. And that kiosk guitar was never used, and like I played that thing and I was like, holy shit. This
This
thing
is so
is
ass.
awful.
Felt like Doctor,
It's
like
awful,
a
man.
surprising
It's
amount of force is
awful.
required to push down those.
It's
those fret
never
buttons.
been touched, and like this thing was sealed, and like not like sealed, but you know what I mean. Like it was never used.
Still in the
And
wrap.
So, yeah, it was still in the wrap, and I was like, how did we do this? Like, how did people FC Flames
Oh
on this?
man,
Like what?
We just did. We just played
just
a
did.
lot.
It's all. We didn't know any
Adapt or
better
lose.
yet.
We didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
any
adapt
better,
or
man.
lose,
And
you know?
now we have the
I've been
best
so
of the best.
spoiled by
They were
these beautiful
spoiled
ass
as
And
fuck.
now
mechanical
mech
frets.
frets.
They're just buttery smooth. I can never go back.
Mech
I
frets
can't
have
go
already,
back.
they've been existing and like in like regular use within the community for 3 years now, which
Right.
is absolutely insane to me because I
we're
didn't
all
think that, like,
spoiled.
mechs. First of all, I didn't think mechs would ever happen. Like I think you probably thought the same, JP, but then like you dove a little
mean,
bit,
well,
you
mechs-
did more research and stuff.
Mechs had existed where people in the past and Pixel as well had like taken these stock PCBs and basically mutilated them in order to get these
Yeah.
things to fit.
Oh, I saw
And
the
And
early,
they had to,
the early
they had to
shit.
shave down the frets
They
so that they would fit.
hand wire
I did that a few
everything.
times.
You have to hand wire everything because you can't use the existing traces. And it was horrifying. And then Mech Frets basically became a COVID project between myself, Katana Mods, and Fire Exit Man. It was just the
And
three
then-
of us in a group DM. You know.
And then by the end of the year, JP gave me the Destroyer, and like everything.
Yeah,
the
just
rest
like
is
the
history,
fir-
pretty much.
The first
the rest
like
is history.
working prototype where we thought that it was good enough to have Alec test it, because everybody was like, "When are you going to sell these? When are you going to sell these?" And I was like, "When it's good enough." Like I always wanted the
And
wait.
like
and even
and, like,
then it's
I
been
was-
changed so much too since then.
And even then, like I think I'm working with like the second version of the mechs, and like personally, by
Yeah.
my standards, I think it's like perfect for precision play. You know, like playing with like Yarg default or something
Yeah.
like that, or playing on console or like Rock Band 3 or something. Like that's just it for me. But even though I know it's like a past work for you guys, and I know you guys have definitely cooked up a lot better since then, and I do have like better, you know, like newer versions of those mechs. It's just insane that like even in its earliest of iterations, it's still goated to me.
It still works,
yeah.
and like I just recently repaired Random Day's guitar, and like he used that thing for a while before anything went wrong with it, you know, and he's done a lot of crazy stuff on it, and so it feels good to know that they last, because you know the end all be all was to make them feel good, and then to last. But I will say for those watching, I am cooking. That's all I'm
Man,
gonna
you're
say.
still doing guitar stuff, bro. Hey,
Well, no,
you know what?
I'm cooking in a new way entirely. You guys are gonna have.
Ooh.
You're just gonna have to.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy. I want to talk about the strum bar a little bit. No, doesn't click. Here, Jake, you can isolate this. You
I
guys
can't
can hear it.
because-
There was no-
Audacity
yeah.
will,
Never mind,
Audacity
never
will
mind.
pick it up. So, like,
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. Producer brained.
so like you hear it.
I couldn't
No,
hear
it
shit
doesn't
here.
It doesn't
Yeah, it
click.
was silent. Literally.
It's a Rock Band strum bar, but
Yeah, if you use a Rock Band strum bar,
also,
you'll be
you know what?
familiar with how
I'm
this
just, I'm
is.
just gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. This feels like shit. This feels like spongy
dude,
mushy.
You can tell by looking at it that it feels bad.
I think
like, the way
it feels like
moves.
spongy
Looks loose.
mushy. This
It
Rock
looks
Band
awful.
4 Mad Cats, and then
Yeah.
versus PDP. I feel like I have as much control over this strum bar as I would a stock World Tour strum bar.
Well, it just
Does that make
it-
sense?
That's impressive.
That is
I
impressive.
have control over it. Like,
It looks
It
visually
looks-
more responsive even from
yeah,
out
it looks much more
It does.
fluid in the way to the
see,
moves.
yeah, look at the length of the strum bar. Look at that. Like just from closest to the body, right here, and then like going upward. So you can
It
see
looks
that.
here.
nice.
How tall it is.
It's
yeah.
long. It's long, right? And then you
It
look at
reminds me of
this.
old Guitar Hero guitars.
It's much short. It's like maybe not much shorter, but like if it was in your hands, you could
Yeah.
feel.
It's one of those
that's
things where you
shorter.
have to feel it to believe it. You know, the
That's
visual
shorter.
differences are kind of imperceptible,
Well,
but
they
Right.
clearly did their research, because people like taller, thinner strum bars because it's easier
Yeah.
to
And
thumb.
I
it's
think the
easier to
Jaguar
thumb
strum
it.
bar is just like this too. I want to say
Yeah.
the Jaguar strum bar also feels like that. Like, yeah. I want to say
Yeah.
like the
I mean,
yeah,
it's
like I could do a full on
Yeah.
the Jaguar, another PDP
The, the
creation,
Jaguar
by
you
the
can
way.
tell because it's. You
So
can
like
just
I can
tell it's
I can like
taller.
hold it up by the strum bar. Like that's how
Crazy.
much. That's how much. I have. You know what I mean? So
I
I think,
surely
like, I
could
think
do
like
that
the
shit.
strum bars are like kind of the same.
I can't do this with this. I have to
Yeah,
hold
you
it
can't-
against
can't really
myself.
do it like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Nope, no way.
hold it
I mean,
up.
not
fucking
and
way.
not to
No
mention
fucking
too that
way.
like you look at the
This is a
Riffmaster.
JP guitar, by the
Dude,
way.
The Riffmaster's thin. Like it's like a quarter of the thickness of a Les Paul.
Yeah, look at
like,
that.
It is
Look at
thin.
that shit.
how light is it? How does it feel holding it?
This looks like a fucking chunk in my
Yeah,
hands like this. but if
compared
you-
to that,
This
dude,
shit is so light.
it's huge.
Yeah.
This shit is it's pretty light.
And now I know.
I think this is like easily. This is like the weight of like a 1-month-old baby
he says that from experience.
from experience. A whole
I
just
feel like a
holding
1-month-old baby's like 7 pounds though.
You should.
it. Here, like, I think this is heavier. This is heavier than
A
the
1-month
so big,
fetus,
dude.
perhaps.
my Bullet Bill water bottle is heavier than that. Like, and that's like
Fuck, it
a
should
gallon of
be.
water. But
Dude,
like,
a gallon of water is
this
5 pounds, bro. You're so undercutting this. This probably weighs less than a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is extremely
least.
light. This is
At the
extremely
most a
fucking
pound.
light. And
Talk
then, like,
about
not
the-
to
talk
mention,
about the whammy,
not to
too.
mention, like the box itself is like skinny as fuck too. Like,
Yeah,
It's
and
sleek.
because it folds.
I like it.
You know how much that saves on shipping, bro? Like they're
Yeah, these
probably
guys know
saving
what they're
a ton on
doing in
shipping
terms
with
of
all- with all the stuff that they
logistics.
did. Yeah, and keep in mind they have to make a custom box and everything too. Like so that they have to
Last
spend money
thing-
on that.
last thing I want to talk about is the whammy bar and like how the whammy bar is like it's fucking long as hell, right here,
all.
kind of
like
like
any of the
very
rock band
close to like
guitar.
a real guitar whammy bar. But also it's in a very very specific spot right here, kind of like where the right
It's
side
like
of your
in
wrist
line
would be.
with the strum bar almost.
In line with the strum bar, because you flip it around. As a lefty, now you can use it fairly properly if you're a lefty. You no
Which, to
longer
my
have
knowledge,
to have it up here, or
nobody's
like if
done
you do
that.
want to use it up here, then you can still use it kind of comfortably.
Yeah,
or,
this is like the only guitar that's ever been manufactured
look
with a
at
lefty
this.
in mind at all.
See, like
Yeah.
if I was a lefty, and like if I was just wanting to chill whammy like that,
Yeah, that's doable.
that's doable.
I've seen quite a few people say, "Oh, that isn't lefty
Way fucking
friendly
better
enough,"
than this.
and I'm like,
I mean, look how
yeah.
far down that
look
is.
at that
if,
shit,
if you're
man.
if you're righty, this is not
It's
not a
definitely
problem. But
better.
if you go lefty,
If you lefty,
fucking-
you're
have to-
using
you
your
have to
damn
weigh
wrist.
your wrist. That's insane.
Using
You
your damn
can't do
wrist.
that.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's a better location being right in the
God,
middle.
I can't imagine being a fucking
No,
Explorer
dude,
user.
fuck
You just
that.
can't.
That
You
is
just can't.
disgusting.
Fuck
This
that.
is disgusting, man.
Yeah, lefties have had it bad for a long time.
Grow with
People had to make custom
appendage
lefty
just
guitars.
out your chest to be able to whammy.
Let me
It
get
is
some
with your third
GH2
hand out of
early
here.
whammy going on.
Oh, yeah, you can't do
No,
it.
you can't do it.
You can't do it.
Especially with an Explorer, those things
Yeah.
have terrible whammy bar sensors
Yeah,
in the first
no,
place. Like,
don't even get me started, man.
legitimate
You've
like,
heard about,
software issue problems.
Elbow strumming? Nah, forearm whammy.
Elbow
Yeah,
whammying.
forearm whammy.
So I think I do want to touch a little bit briefly on like the Riffmaster and it working on PC and stuff. I've been streaming,
Oh, yeah.
it working on PC. So with I only have the Xbox model, and I can't keep on saying that enough. If I had the PlayStation model, I'd be experimenting with that one too. But I did have to jump through some hoops currently. Getting these set up, it's basically the same setup if you've ever had experience setting your Xbox One Rock Band 4 guitars up on PC. It's a bit of a hoop to jump through, but it works. And the latency was still fine there. But you know what surprised me a lot, and maybe it doesn't really surprise me that much, is that I hooked it up to my Steam Deck, and that bitch worked immediately.
That's so fucked
Natively on
up.
Linux.
Xbox One dongle, I plugged it in with a USB hub, and it just worked. I was able to navigate and strum and use the D-pad. A B Y X left bumper. It was all there.
That's Linux, baby.
What
Just
about
works.
the what
Linux,
about
baby.
what about
I
the
played
joystick?
Yarg out the box.
What about the joystick?
Yeah, the joystick is actually the right analog stick. It's the
Interesting.
right
Right
analog stick.
Okay, so that's
Interesting.
Not
moving
the
your
left
camera,
analog stick.
not moving your character. That's an interesting
It's
choice.
for no. Remember? Did you guys watch the IGN hands-on with the Riffmaster?
I did, but I
Where
don't
he
remember what he
said-
said about it.
He said that it's for emoting in the middle of
Oh.
your
Really?
session.
sense. That makes
And so when you emote on a controller, you use your right analog stick to
Yes.
you hold down left D-pad.
Yep.
Hold down D-pad. Sorry, and then use the right analog stick to emote. And so
Yeah, the right analog stick brings you through the wheel of your emotes that you have chosen.
yeah, and so you would hit down on D-pad or whatever, or down strum, and then you use the little thumbstick on the back, so then you can start hitting the gritty.
I wonder if there's going to be a way, like might be part of the Fortnite Festival compatibility, for it to work where you run around in the lobby and then it uses emotes in game. Because how
You know
else am I
what?
going to run to the
That's
computer?
you're absolutely
I
right.
was
You
I
wondering
think
that
you're
as well.
totally right with that.
Because also, I'm thinking that since they don't, maybe they don't, but like maybe the analog stick will work like what's that control scheme? Green thumb, southpaw. What is it where you can move on the Y axis, but then you look around with the X axis,
Like old Resident Evil tank controls?
or GoldenEye, man, like GoldenEye,
Oh, wow.
like GoldenEye, straight up. That's what I'm thinking. So
That's
I don't
crazy.
know. But out of the box, like that, it's supposed to be the right analog stick. According to Steam Deck, it showed up as the right analog stick, and then,
That's strange to me. Like, I didn't expect that.
but like I said,
Neither.
it's all up to how it's supported inside of Fortnite itself, because they can do
Correct.
anything, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, they
Right.
can make that work however they wanted it to be within the game. It's like, oh, if
Yeah.
it's in the lobby,
Yeah.
therefore now this functions as a left analog stick, so you can move your character around. But if you're in a song, then it's the right or whatever. They could do that.
Which
Or
would be
maybe
really
they
cool.
maybe they won't
make
even
a lot
have
of
you move
sense.
at all, bro. Maybe they'll just have a
Yeah.
they'll just
Maybe it'll just be a
pull you
menu
into the
now.
menu.
Who knows? Yeah.
And then
Anything could
I'm
change.
thinking the latter, but I would love it to be the former. I would love to be able to just run around and use it. But out of the box, this is
I just
the right
know-
analog stick.
there are quite a few people that want to try to win a BR game with one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, Fortnite has all of the remapping options in the
True.
world.
Yeah, you
does.
can do whatever
You
you
can
want.
make
It has
you
so much accessibility options. You can make it do whatever you want, and so I could see it also opening up a lot more. You know, once that instrument mode comes out, because I'm sure they're probably going to welcome the silliness of I'm going to win a BR game right now. It's inevitable. It's
Dude,
inevitable.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Simple Flips is gonna get one, and he's gonna like do a 16-star with it or something. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
right
when are you
now.
gonna beat Elden Ring, bro? With the Rizz
Exactly.
Master.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll kill him. I'll kill Margit, and that's it. That's it. And then I'm done.
No, you got to
I'm
keep
done.
going. You got to keep going.
No!
That's the first big boss. You have to beat the Elden Beast.
No.
Elden Beast, bro.
No.
Well, bottom line
No,
with this
I think
guitar, I would
Radagon
wanna
like
replay
pisses
Elden
me
Ring.
off. Dude, the Elden Beast is just you running and holding B the whole fucking time, man.
It is. The boss actually sucks, but the path you have to do to get to the Elden Beast, that's the
Right.
accomplishment. Not the actual final boss, it's the journey there. That's impressive.
So,
It's the friends we
Fi-
made
Yeah,
along
the friends
the
we
way.
made along
That's
the
fighting
right.
that fighting that
That's right.
roided ass dude, and then fighting Radagon right
Radon?
after. Yeah. Dude, it's been a while since I played Elden Ring. Forgive
Me too. I want to replay it. I just got this PS5 not that long ago. I want to get Elden Ring and play it on the PS5. Just cause.
Hey, yo, I got on PS5. You want to go up? Go up.
I mean, I got to buy the game, but maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
Huh?
It'd
All
be
right,
fun.
sounds good, man.
I
Hell
fucking
yeah.
love Elden Ring. I'll play
It was
it
a
again.
great
I
game.
know that was the last game I absolutely fucking no-lifed. Like the week that
I
it
think
came
so
out,
too.
literally
I
the
spent a month
entire
on
first
it.
week. I spent the entire first week 12-hour days minimum. I was
I agree.
Yeah, I
I
think
was so absorbed by that game.
Before that, it was Breath of the Wild for me, and I had just gotten my Switch because like I that was when I started taking streaming seriously. I was like, I saved up money from being a good boy, and I got my Switch, and I would just lay in bed and just play Breath of the Wild 12 hours a day, and then
Fuck yeah,
that
dude.
didn't happen until
Oh.
fucking Elden Ring came out. And I played that 12 hours a day, which I don't even know how we fucking did that because Rosie was born. I don't know how
Yeah,
we did
like
that.
that's-
Me
yeah,
and
she was,
Olivia
like,
both
one-
were no-lifing the fuck out of that game. It was insane. I don't even know. So
Yeah, but before Elden Ring, like the last game I no-lifed like that, honestly, probably like Skyrim. Like
wow, so it's been a
to-
while.
to
That's
that
a
level.
while.
Crazy.
To that level, like I think I had the best like winter break from school ever. It was like it wasn't like the December that the game came out. It was like the following year, so all the DLCs were out. The entire
But you
winter break
still
was
did
like
it.
10 days, like 10 days from high school. 12, 14, 16-hour days only playing the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim on the Xbox 360, getting every achievement. It was
Sounds
so
like
fun.
heaven.
It was
That's
so fun.
heaven.
Man.
I've never
I-
felt
I-
bliss like that ever again.
I wish I could like, have another DGen session like that.
I need that.
I think for some I don't know, the closest that I gotten to DGen gaming session like that, I think I would say I sat down and I beat Tetris Effect in one sitting. I bought the
yeah.
game, I beat the whole thing in one sitting, and
That's
it was a great-
beautiful.
it was a great night, and it was very emotional, and I was like, oh
Yeah,
shit.
That's such a good
I
word
was-
for
I was,
it.
I was probably high as fuck too, like easily. And like I was
Hey.
like super into Tetris because I was like, I need fucking.
To be fair, that's the right way to play it, honestly.
I was like, I need my brain to have a reset because there's a lot going on, and I was like, I like Tetris a lot. Good ass game.
It's not even, I mean, this isn't even underselling it. For anybody listening that has never had like an emotional issue going on and then you sit down and play Tetris, I'm not even kidding when I say it can be so cathartic. There are studies that have been done that Tetris literally makes you feel like you're putting your problems all together and getting rid of them.
Oh,
That way
dude!
you're-
Oh
I
my
can see
god,
it.
that's
I can
real.
see
No,
it.
it's real as fuck too.
It is.
Because like
It is.
you get into deep shit and then you get out of it and you're like,
I did it. Yeah.
Breath.
That's why, like, going back to Elden Ring, Dark Souls, that's why those games are so fun, to me at least. And, like, the fact that they're so tough and challenging really makes you feel like you've accomplished something after you beat
I
a
beat
boss.
Elden
that's been
Ring
beating your
5
ass for-
times. I played through that game
Yeah,
5
it's so
times.
fucking fun.
It's so
Agreed.
good. I played through it on PlayStation. I played through it on PC like 3 times. I played it on Steam Deck. It was insane. It's so fun.
There's something to be said about a hard, challenging game like that. I mean, each game has its own little niche. I mean, sometimes I don't want to be challenged like that. Sometimes I just want a good story, so I'll play something on like an easier mode. But playing something on a hard mode like that and struggling and like overcoming a challenge, there's nothing like it to me. That's fantastic. Well, some of my favorite memories in gaming are that.
You've just set me up perfectly for my hot take that I wanted to deliver.
All right, Jason's been
So-
teasing us with this for the past hour. Let's hear it. Let's hear the hot
Let's
take.
hear it.
All right, I love challenges as well, and I love things that look easy but have a really, really high skill ceiling. So I've been thinking a lot about this, and after 2 months with Fortnite Festival, I have a hot take that I want to throw out there, and I think that everyone's going to have like a gut reaction to it, but I want to hear people's thoughts. I think the score system in Fortnite Festival... Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. Go.
Get out. I think the score system in Fortnite Festival is better for score chasing than any Guitar Hero or Rock Band game in the past, and that it has more skill ceiling potential for hardcore gameplay over time.
I want to go first. It's because there's judgments.
Yeah, well, that's one.
That's it.
That's one.
Judgments.
But there's more. There's more than that. There's more than that. Go ahead, Jake.
I agree with you.
Yeah, I also agree.
That's all I want to say. I agree. I agree.
Okay.
It's mainly because of
keep
judgments.
going.
In my mind.
I want to hear the rest of this, man.
Yeah, mainly because of judgments.
Yeah, judgments is one big thing. They've made accuracy matter. There's strikes, which I think is the most understood. I can't think of a better way. Misunderstood mechanic currently in the game, because people think, oh God, old clone hero charts, old Guitar Hero charts. There's not note spam. There's not note vomit everywhere. So it isn't hard. Play through Basket Case on drums with a guitar controller, one hand FCing it, and tell me it's easy. That's what I want to know. Can you do that? Because if you can't, how are you calling it easy? Because God,
but it's boring, Jason.
Bro, they undercharted the drums, bro. It's not even that hard.
They did I want to go into that shit too.
I agree.
They did. Absolutely did.
And I think they know that too. Because
they were watching you, man. They know.
Yeah,
I saw Freak talking about it on Twitter.
And I was giving it some some real some real constructive criticism about it. I think the closest that we got to the drum charts feeling entirely full was the bridge on Welcome to Paradise with the pull-offs.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
That part's great.
It was fun. It was fun as fuck, and even then they still undercharted it once the tempo was speeding up a lot more.
Once it starts going into that ride cymbal.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it's speeding up, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like that, I was like, man, where are the pull-off notes here? You were just doing it here. Why not keep on going? Like, I think, the charters, while they're still doing a really good job with a lot of what they're doing, and they're still listening, I just hope they're not afraid of releasing something that would be deemed too hard.
I don't think it's that.
Okay, I don't think it's that either.
I think that there are restrictions set in place by Harmonix.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that because we've seen them take a lot of different chances, right? And a lot of cool ideas have paid off, like the dual pull off and note mechanic, and like in the Heatwaves drum chart when we first saw that, right? But I think it really comes down to QA and guidelines, because Harmonix has always had, and I ranted about this, I think it was the last episode, about their guidelines, right? They've always had guidelines, and they probably updated them to be in line with Fortnite Festival. Like, we know that they have guidelines because 3-note chords are banned. Certain chord shapes are banned, right? Like, they're not allowed. Like, a chart will never go out with those things, ever. And
you know what?
Let's clarify. We don't know that for a fact. We just haven't seen it, and we can reasonably assume that that's the reason why.
Yeah,
is because it's just a
some
are
impossible.
Reasons,
this is just a theory.
This is just a theory. It's a game theory, but we're pretty sure about it.
You know what I think it is? It's like, if it's above a certain BPM, don't chart like this. Like, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
when I first played Basket Case on drums on Fortnite Festival, I was like, oh, this is like, was it? Yeah, it was Basket Case on drums, and you're doing the kick drum on lane 5 and then snare on lane 2, right? That's essentially what that was.
Which was another change, the lane 5 bass charting. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's not the first time we saw it. We saw that in Go With The Flow.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And you know what doesn't? Yeah, and like in Go With The Flow, there's no hi-hat charting there.
No, there's not.
Because it's above a certain BPM.
Good call.
Unless it's on like what's deemed to be the blue tom or the ride cymbal or an open hi-hat, then that's when they're able to do the pull-off thing. Because look at Go With The Flow on drums. Think of that BPM. look at the BPM on Welcome to Paradise, like it's on lane 4.
Speaking of BPMs, quick tangent. When you pull these songs into like a BR as a jam track, you emote on them with the jam track. You can choose like the different tempos and stuff. Like if you go to change that, it already tells you the default tempo of the song. So I think I had Basket Case in my emote locker jams, and it started at 175 BPM. And you can only go up to 180. Like they cap you to 180 BPM for all those for adjusting in your jam tracks. So that's the BPM.
Wow, it goes up to 180. Fuser only went up to 157.
Man,
it goes up to 180.
If they're gonna get Dragon Force, they're gonna have to change that.
200 something. They're gonna have to get
because
up
they go past 200. They go past 200
capped.
in quite a
but
lot of
here,
songs.
North here. Speaking of BPM, did you see like there's that one little section in Welcome to Paradise? I was gonna say Welcome to the Jungle,
where it
Welcome
speeds up the animations.
Yeah, the animations are sped up for like a couple of measures.
I think that's gotta be bugged, bro.
The animation
is it bugged or is the BPM doubled for a couple of measures? Right?
It might not be doubled. It might be a time signature thing. It could go into
or time sig.
It could go.
I was gonna mess around with this
4.
because theoretically you'd be able to find that out if you use overdrive during that and just watch how fast the meter drains. Because time signature changes will affect your overdrive,
Dude,
and BPM will affect your overdrive.
They need to make the beat lines more visible.
They do.
I
totally agree with
even
that.
if it's an option.
They've been on this shit for a while. In Rock Band 4, they fucking removed them, essentially. Like, when Rock Band 4 came out...
you can't see that shit at all,
no,
dude.
And I
when Rock
don't
Band 4
like
came
it.
out, they were super visible, they were nice, and then probably the Rivals update, they're like, the opacity set to, like,
I remember,
5.
You know what? You're unlocking memory in my head. Like, a lot of people complained about this when Rivals came out. People were not happy about it. They were very upset. Yeah. This was a real thing that happened.
Because people rely on that for, like, visual timing.
I do. We all do. Totally.
We all do. Like, literally, I can play the game without audio. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I can too.
That could be a great toggle. Just saying. I mean, the more toggles, the more options, the better. Let people personalize the experience.
Make the track whatever the fuck you want it to be. Give us the Rock Band 2 texture pack.
Make it about
2,000 V-bucks for that.
I'll pay 5,000 V-bucks.
Yeah,
5,050.
Yeah.
Make it all about preference so that people can focus on their skill. Because, hey, going back to what I said before, I think the skill ceiling for this is way higher than we ever saw in Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
Well, I
like your phrasing there, though, because Power Gig, Rock Revolution, they had judgments.
They both
had judgments. They did. They did.
Not wrong, but still.
But nobody cares about
them, so it
doesn't matter.
Jason is saying really quick because I was scrolling Twitter and Chris Body tweeted out saying, "You'll never see a chart that goes un-FC'd for longer than a day in Fortnite Festival. Yes, this is a challenge. Please prove me wrong." And Kyle commented saying, "I plan to."
Oh, shit! I like the sound of that. I really like the sound of that. I missed that tweet. I didn't see that.
I'll link it.
Do you understand? Yes, do you understand?
No, don't do it that way. Don't do it that way. Stop,
yes,
stop,
do you understand?
Take it back. Take it back. I'm going to edit out that little clip so I don't even get any ideas of charting anything like that again.
We fight!
Put up a technical difficulties thing.
Can I also just throw out there...
For the unconventional!
Shut up! Stop!
Can you slip not? All right. Just throwing out there, I think there's also a reason that they are not just going balls to the wall with crazy charts right away. Like, people are asking for difficulty. But again, look at the community and how many people misunderstand the mechanics in the game already. A lot of people wouldn't understand how difficult a song is if we just got through the Fire and Flames immediately, right?
Just press the lift notes. Don't use them. Just press them.
Yeah,
it's hardly even a note. You're not even pressing a button.
People don't even know that there's perfects. People don't even know that there's like perfects in the game. They just see note.
I explained that today.
Yeah.
I explained that today. There was a comment on my Butter Barn FC video where I think I got second place or whatever, and this dude commented, "Why am I only getting 88,000 points?" I'm like, dude, you got to hit more perfects. I hit a lot of perfects in that run. You got to hit more perfects. He's like, "That's it."
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
People don't know.
And yet again, people don't realize how important calibration is.
Massively important. More important in this game than ever because of the judgments.
Yes.
Massive. Totally. I spent a long-ass time getting my calibration tuned in, like an hour on PC. And then 100%. I went over to my PS5, different calibration. Different numbers over there. They're higher over there.
Say, my Xbox calibration is like in the 200s. Then
my PS5 is 150, 165.
Are you on a soundbar? Or no, you brought it downstairs. You brought it downstairs.
No. I'm not even on the soundbar. I'm optical in, bro. Like, and
whoa,
to get it
like
perfect,
crazier.
it needed to be like 200. It was crazy. But then, like, if I play on my soundbar, that bitch goes up to like 400. Yeah, I'm
fuck
like, what
that.
you know? What you know about the God calibration? And it's like 400 milliseconds.
Hey, bring Brady in here.
Like,
Almost max.
man.
Yeah, calibration god.
Calibration
funny.
God, shout out.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even know how he played like that, man. I don't get it.
I don't know how he plays like he does now.
Yeah, no.
No, what was I going to say? Perfects. People do not realize how big of a difference they make. Every single note you hit with a 4x multiplier or 6x, 24 points extra for hitting a perfect, or 36 if you're on a 6x multiplier. If it's a chord, that's another 72 points on a 6x, another, 48 points on a 4x. Every note.
It adds up.
Every note. An extra 50-ish points, essentially.
You know that overdrive multiplies it.
Doubles it.
And we've got quarter
Doubles it.
activation. We've got quarter activations now, which is another new mechanic. We've never had quarter bar activation before.
More quarter bars,
never.
which means more squeezes.
Hold on. I thought this game was supposed to be easy. What do you mean? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Go do Fall Out Boy's My Songs, Know What You Did in the Dark on drums, and realize that in 3 minutes you have 9 fucking activations.
So many.
It's a lot of activations, remember.
That's
Tho- tho-
fucked to think about.
those are
That's so
rare
funny.
back in the day.
9
Rock Band 3
activations
was-
in 3
You get
minutes.
like 4, yeah. At least.
Rock Band 3 and 4
disgusting.
kind of got ridiculous with the unison bonuses.
Yeah,
in some
unison
songs they had a
bonuses,
shit
but,
ton of
like-
They
like
gave you
one,
way too much.
one
I
act.
mean, honestly, I feel
Or
like
one
they
phrase
gave you
X.
too much unison in Rock Band 2 as well. I'm going to be honest, but it was for
Yeah,
fun
with
factor.
Rock Band 1, it was really bad, though, because they
Yeah.
really pushed,
Yeah.
like, the whole band unison
They
thing, and
did,
you play that
yeah.
shit on Rock Band 3 and 4, it's just, like, you get
All the time.
activations all the time. Danny
All the fucking
California, you, like, never leave overdrive. It's so
Oh
funny.
my god, yes.
Yeah.
Danny
On
California.
Rock Band, like, you
dude.
thought it was bad in, like, Rock Band 2, like, in Rock Band 3,
Nah, play-
you never
play
leave
Danny
overdrive.
California.
It's good.
Easy to
It's
get
good.
optimal at that point because it
Yeah.
just never goes away. You just have to,
Yeah.
you just got to squeeze, you know? That's it.
You said optimal. That brings me to something else I wanted to talk about. There are going to be so few optimal scores in Fortnite
Never.
Festival because it will
Never.
literally be next to
PFCs.
impossible to hit every single note perfect.
Perfect.
Or
Squeezed.
you have to follow the path too. You have to squeeze it. So
Tick
some
squeezes.
some
Tick
squeezes you
squeezes.
yeah, fucking tick squeezes. Almost impossible to call optimal on those.
manipulation.
You gotta make a
Auto-activations.
dude. I'm awaiting the next episode of your like informational.
I need to.
high-quality
I need to.
guitar
I haven't had
You-
much time to make those. I need
Oh
to make
my
so many
god.
more.
Please, can you do a scoring difference? Like
Yes,
literally
I
doing
want
a
to.
video? Like,
I
but
want
I
to.
thought Fortnite Festival was easy because legitimately going through all the differences in challenge and difficulty because that would be really cool.
Yeah, I've
That's-
been wanting to do
that's-
that for a while. I just need to find the time to actually sit down and do it.
Well, so
Oh
I
god, dude.
just realized another thing that we haven't even talked about why people probably think that this is easy. There's no failing.
Sure.
That's
There's
true.
no failing, you know, and like
Yeah,
That's true.
I think like
Because there's
the
nothing on the line. You could just
over
stop playing
time.
and it's like, who cares?
exactly
to the casual audience.
Like every once in a while, you'll hear the crowd like groan a little bit because you're not playing notes.
They need to make
Like,
the crowd
I've
more
heard that.
lively. That is a criticism. I
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
They,
Well,
like,
yeah, we
the
need
crowd,
more. We need
the
more
crowd
motherfucking
is
venues.
horrible,
I want to play
man.
at a
More venues.
pizzeria. I want to play at a cafe.
Dude, the
I wanna
crowd, the
play at a
crowd,
fucking-
like the crowd is horrible. Like and when you turn down your settings, like there's less and less people in the crowd, and like
Oh yeah, dude. When you're
it's-
playing on low, it feels like, oh man, nobody bought tickets to my
nobody
show.
bought tickets to the show. Yeah,
That's what happens to me, yeah.
Yeah,
You're like one of the tiny names on the
Yeah.
on the Coachella.
yeah.
Coachella
You got
poster.
the headliners, you got
way
the
at the
sub
bottom.
headliners, you got all, and there you are. Nobody's
there
trying
last
to
you
do
are.
band on the list.
Performance mode.
Here's something fun. If you didn't know, you could go into your settings while you're in Festival, and at the very bottom of the audio tab, the second tab, there is an option for music in gameplay in Festival, and you can turn that all the way off so that you can just get sound effects in game. Just as a heads up, really useful if you want to make content making fun of UMG. By the way,
Oh, that's what you did for your video?
yes. So if you do that, you can actually hear all the sound effects in game. And there's more than I realized while the music is blaring. Like when the pyro goes off on stage, there actually is a whoosh kind of sound, things like that. I got to thinking from that, and I wonder how much you'll be able to customize with Creative when UEFN drops, because
Oh, man.
this could be a meme chart creator's paradise. Not using that as my name, but like just like it could literally be fucking heaven. It could be wonderful.
Yeah, being able to
because-
manipulate stems like that however you want, shut everything off for a sec, turn everything on for a sec, do whatever you want with it. I mean, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's something
I mean,
we've never
I would-
really had before.
You know, one thing
Right.
that we can consider is like, you know, if you own a song and like you buy it with V-Bucks, then like, do you have the power to do whatever you want with that on a creative map? You know,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
Because-
there's
Anywhere.
leaks of them doing a jam track creator, right? So
because people experiencing it, they don't have to own it. You know what I mean? And because as long as they don't own it, they can't manipulate it, so to speak. Only the person who owns it can do that. So there's a lot of like
True.
We were talking before.
Yeah, Jake, you
about
can
the
finally get your
possibilities.
"I'm coming." Oh,
Yeah.
you can finally get that.
The cursed
then-
combo, yeah.
First ever meme. Someone make that shit happen, dude. I'm serious.
Yeah, that's the entirety of the map. It's just, I'm coming!
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
And
It's already in the game. You can do it.
And then just
Yeah,
boot,
it exists.
boots you from the map.
Yeah, that's
afterwards.
it. You're in it for 3 seconds. Thanks for playing. Please rate 5 stars.
Yeah, please rate 5 stars.
$12,000.
Please, this is my full-time job now. Please play my map.
Imagine getting paid to meme that hard.
Hey man, you know what?
Bro's chowing on the gummy worms.
I'm not even gonna.
Pulling
I
up the
want
gummy
one, bro.
worms.
I'm not even
That's
gonna
fine, I
consider
kinda
it a
want one, too.
possibility anymore, man. Like I think that there's a lot of different ways that things can go here, and I think that like because we all post on TikTok now, like we had a lot of crazy comments of people being like, "Oh, they copied Guitar Hero," or like Fortnite is ruining every game. They just buy games and they ruin it, or like it's too easy.
Yeah.
We need more rock, and it's just like, hey. It's been out
They've
for
never
like
tried.
It's been out for like slightly like almost 2 months. Like it really
Almost
hasn't
2
been
months.
that
Yeah,
long.
this game is still so new.
Feels
And-
like it's been 6.
It feels like it's been a while, but they're trying to give us what they can. I mean, Green Day and Say So by Doja Cat was really good drops.
W
Dude,
week.
I'm saying like this week of songs was a fucking W.
It,
and I
it
hope-
was
He is
solid.
W
And then
for me.
the week
I
before
don't
that,
even
too.
know what to expect next week because there's been no server scrapes. There's been
That's
no
true.
like.
That's true. Well,
Actually,
we
you
have
know what?
one
No.
Lil Nas X.
There will be one on. Yeah, there's Industry Baby.
Yeah, we have
So
Lil Nas X song.
I think we're gonna get Industry Baby next week.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Maybe. Dude, the stems were found because someone smashed their head on the keyboard in a URL, and they found it. And I thought that was insane. I mean, I don't know who it was, but you can't really make that up. I don't know. That's
No, you can't. You can't put your own shit on their servers. You know, you,
Nope.
you just gotta be lucky and figure out the random string of characters
Yeah.
that lead you to something on their servers.
which is
Brute
just
force,
that is
man.
just
Brute
absolutely
force.
insane. But like, yeah, no, I think like the addition of Green Day and stuff, it just kind of gives us a glimpse into when they add more rock into the game, it's gonna cook.
I'm so hyped.
It's gonna,
I'm so hyped.
like every time that I also play like any rock song that has already existed would be Go With The Flow, Highway Tune, or like Mr. Brightside loosely. But it's still it's still like it's fun as fuck just to be able to play like the old rock music.
Yeah, because that's the shit that I like. That's the shit I listen to in my
That's the
normal
shit that everybody
day-to-day
likes.
life. Everybody,
Yeah.
Our whole community, that's what we kind of grew up on and we love and playing guitar and rock band. Not so much of the Olivia Rodrigo's, even though those songs all slap
though
and
those
they're super
songs
fun.
fucking
Dude.
rip, dude.
Slaps. Yes,
ripped.
love
Like,
it.
They
good for
absolutely
you.
ripped.
The good for you chart. The good for you chart is insane. Like it's
Love
fun.
it.
Very fun.
It's really fun. Get 'Em Back is also a super fun chart.
Yeah.
And then when it picks up in Vampire, it's also very fun. So
Yeah,
like,
it scratches
you know,
a different itch.
Yeah,
Agreed.
Scratches a different itch than the rock music does.
because the
It's what
amount
this
of the
whole
amount of
game
people,
does.
the amount of TikToks and posts that I've seen, it's like not me getting on Fortnite only because Olivia Rodrigo is in
I've
the
seen
game.
so
not
many
me
of
getting
those,
on
man.
Fortnite only because The Weeknd is in here.
Seen
Not
so
me
many.
getting on Fortnite because I can watch Peter Griffin rap Kendrick.
And
like,
the giant chicken now too, which is
and the
crazy.
giant chicken now too.
That's not to say there's people that are saying the opposite too. It's like, man, these songs suck. Why aren't they going to add X artist? Where's the metal? Why
Okay.
Green Day sucks?
Look at any CSC
personal-
monthly pack video, and you'll see the same.
From
thing.
yeah, tell us
personal
your
experience.
stories about hearing this, being on the receiving end of these comments at Ubisoft,
Exactly.
Jason.
Okay. Can I just throw out, like, I remember specifically whenever a big pop pack would come out, right? Whenever, like, it was like Lady Gaga or one of those artists would drop, it was, the name of the game is Rocksmith, not Popsmith. Every time. And I think that's honestly part of the reason Fortnite is not dropping more rock songs right now. Because Rock Band had the same issue. People wanted rock music.
Dude, yeah, early Rock
Anytime.
Band 4
Pop,
DLC,
not Pop
DLC was
Band.
like, yeah, they were
Yeah,
getting all the
dude,
big
when
artists.
the Justin Bieber
Justin
pack came out,
Bieber.
Justin Bieber Rock Band 4 pack, I was like, nobody's gonna like this.
Nah, I'm sure it
I
sold really
know.
well though.
I
probably
bought
did.
that pack because it was fun as fuck. I don't care.
I
That was
remember
fun as hell.
sales data wise, I mean, legitimately, and I'm not going to give out the exact names of which was because that
Yeah,
would be
when
a
we
little
had
bit
Elliot
rude,
on,
I feel like.
when we
Yeah.
had Elliot on, he said the Nora Jones track was, that was like really popular.
I was just going to say the most when I was there for 2014, the most sold songs were some of the easiest to play. It wasn't about what's the most challenge. Those, in
You gotta
fact,
get good at- you gotta
usually
learn the
sold
game
the
somehow,
least.
man. Yeah. you gotta
Real
learn it.
shit, the hard songs usually sold the least. Just saying.
Because people, Rocksmith is the type of
People
game where
don't
people
want-
know if they can't play something, they can't play something. It's not like Guitar
Right.
Hero
Yeah.
in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, there's
know?
there's going to be
See,
too
like-
much of a time investment to learn how to play this song. I'm just going to get the Taylor Swift song
Yeah.
or whatever.
You know, like,
I don't even know if she's in the game.
It's very possible that, you know, the most downloaded stuff for Rock Band was also probably not Dream Theater, probably not, you know,
I love
probably
it, but-
wasn't.
How
Yeah,
many,
Yeah,
how
that-
many
that-
people?
that- wasn't
that's
most of
our.
the Devil
We are in
Tears
a
stuff.
bubble. We're in a
We're in a
bubble
bubble.
here.
Yeah,
What we
we-
like and what
we
people that
also-
watch us like to see. You know, we're not
Yeah,
indicative of the greater, larger audience that plays these games. We're the
Yep.
loud
Exactly.
minority,
No, I couldn't put
not
it
the
better.
quiet majority.
But yeah, no, because people wanted to play. People wanted to play like old, you know, like 70s, 80s hits, 90s hits. They wanted like the easygoing stuff to play with their friends and family.
Yeah,
and bring
it's,
over to
it's
the house
also
and play
very
Rock
welcome
Band
to
with.
Fortnite Festival. I would not be opposed to
Fuck
any
yeah,
of
dude.
that. How many people
Yeah,
do you think bought the
bring us more.
Mayhem pack? Like realistically, in like Rock Band 2. You know what I mean? Like, how many people bought?
It
Clouds
feels
Over
like everybody
California?
did, but I
Feels
know
like
they
everybody
didn't.
did.
But that's
but
because that's all we
probably
saw.
What a
wasn't the
horrible night
best
to have a
song,
curse.
you
How
know?
about Hammer Smash Face by Cannibal Corpse? I
Hammer
don't know if that
Smash
one's going
Face-
to be a crowd pleaser
Dude,
at
not
most
even
rock
play
band
that shit for
parties.
fun. Bro.
DOA,
Play
Are
that
You
shit for
Dead
fun.
Yet?
Come on.
Like that shit.
Hey, to be
dude.
fair, Are You Dead Yet is a banger. I don't
That
care.
song,
Great
that
song.
song, I like it a
Good-ass
lot.
song. I
And it was on one of the
played
track
that
packs.
like I played that yesterday, and I was like, damn.
I know, I
got
can
it
hear-
to play.
I can
I
hear
got
the
it to
solo.
play a show, and I was like, holy shit!
I
The
can hear the
only
solo
Children
right
of Bodom
now.
song ever.
Yeah.
So good. But like, Freak was in my chat. Sean Fika. And so he's been answering a lot of questions, you know, in my YouTube comments about, you know,
He's been
festival and
active.
stuff. He's been
That's
active.
incredible.
He's been
Very
mad
active.
And I love that. Shout out to Freak. Sean, you're the best, dude. Thank
Love
you for
it.
everything. He does audio engineering
Real OG.
for Fortnite Festival.
Real OG too.
Real
Also,
OG.
one of the
He's
founders
the
of Rhythm Authors. For those who
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
founders of Rhythm Authors, Custom Hero.
Yes.
You know,
Oh my
basically like
God.
the founding fathers of like custom.
Yeah, so
back
the
in
people who are working on
Guitar
this
days.
game are the founding fathers of customs. Like everybody in there has
Which
worked
is
on
why
customs.
I'm
Yeah.
so positive
Yeah.
about it.
Yes.
And so,
Like-
and he was saying, like, we were talking, you know, I was just kind of talking, you know, with chat because, you know, usually whenever I play Fortnite Festival, whenever anybody streams Fortnite Festival, it's just, hey man, what songs would you like to be in the game? It's like, you know, I can answer the obvious stuff, that everybody wants, but I want to see some stuff that like, what would hit with the general audience that has never been like released or licensed before.
Yes.
Like, what if I get some like jazz fusion in here?
Ooh,
like, what if we
yeah.
got like Snarky Puppy? What if
Sure.
we
Dude,
got,
imagine Lingus.
what-
Holy crap.
yeah, I don't know about
My
that shit. Like
God.
10 minutes. That'd be insane. Like, what if we hit like a very specific subgenre and then just drop it for millions of people? Like, what would happen? What would be the reception of that? And so Sean goes in the chat. He's like, yeah, that would be awesome. I would love me some Snarky Puppy. And then he mentioned that, hey, you know, the name of the game is Festival. The name of the game is Fortnite Festival. So anything can go.
Yes.
Anything can go
Yes.
in Festival.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
why
on
they didn't
Rock
call it
Band.
Rock
That's
Band.
Why didn't call
Or
it Rock Band
Guitar
5? Because they
Hero.
realized from
Or
their
Guitar
from the past,
Hero.
Yes, they wanted
And
to remedy.
notice
Doesn't
that-
have to be guitar based. We don't even play
Yeah.
guitar. We play lead.
You play
You play whatever
lead,
you
man.
want.
You can have a keytar or a
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that, man. I love that. I
So,
want
it's just like-
gorillas. I'll say that right now. I really want gorillas.
Oh, we could talk about that. We could talk about that.
The survey?
Survey.
The
Yeah,
survey.
somebody go find
Yes.
that again.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
Beyonce on there.
There was
what's even
Bullet
that-
for
what's-
my
what is that from?
Valentine on there, bro.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Why was Bullet
So
on
what-
there?
So
What
Makes you
is
think.
that survey even? Was that like just sent to random people?
It just
was
came
that
up in your
game?
game or something, or got sent to you.
So
yeah.
you can opt in. Like they've been doing these surveys for years, and it could just like be about, hey, do you want to see this artist one way or another in Fortnite? It doesn't even have
in
to
some
be festival.
capacity, yeah.
In some capacity,
emote.
whether it be an
yeah.
emote or like a musical experience. But the ones that stuck out, like there's like TV shows and movies and video game collaborations, celebrities and like football teams, soccer teams, basketball teams, like that type, hockey teams, that type of shit, or even F1 racers, which is really fucking cool. And but the ones that obviously are sticking out, you know, related to this episode in general, is the musicians tab at the top middle. And so
A lot of interesting names in here.
And also I read this off, and Freak was in the chat, and he's like, yeah, that pretty much touches on everything, and we'll talk about it right now. So it goes from Young Thug, Beyonce, Black Bear, Tupac, Bullet for My Valentine, Peso Pluma, Deadmau5, Juice WRLD, Adele, Kiss, Pink Panthers, Sophie Tucker, Jonas Brothers, Gorillaz, Yoasobi, Justin Bieber, Elvis, Trippie
That's a big
Redd,
one. Weird.
Young
That's the
Boy,
weirdest thing for me. Elvis,
Young
next
Boy
to
and
Justin
Lil
Bieber.
Baby. So that's you
That's a
think
wide
about it,
range.
Kinda,
It's a big
that
spectrum.
touches on just
We're
about
covering like
everything.
covering 70 years of music here.
Oh my god,
That's insane. I saw Elvis and I was like, Suspicious Minds from Rock Band 4?
Oh.
Or we see like Hound Dog finally like licensed
Dude,
for
that would be the best one.
That would be
Imagine.
crazy. That would be absolutely
Yeah.
crazy. Imagine that, dude. But then like seeing there's your metal representation. Bullet for My Valentine in there. Waking the Demon would be
dude,
nuts.
yeah, I was saying to
Inside
Alec, I
Festival.
was like, dude, just try to imagine the Trill and Waking the Demon, because what I
It would be lips, man.
Well, yeah, no, it would be lips. What I worry about is that they would cut it in half.
Yeah.
They would cut it in half. You know what I mean by that? Like they would have it in terms of the inputs, but yeah, or like I was.
So yeah,
like,
maybe it would be like a Heartbreaker drums
Yes.
outro.
Yes.
So something like that.
Oh, I see what
Yeah.
you mean.
And then it would still be satisfying.
It would still
but
be satisfying.
Still be
It
a
would
fuck
still
ton
be
of
fun to
notes.
play.
This would be fast, yeah.
Yeah,
And then obviously there's like the more rap representation, because rap's been super duper mainstream the last like decade or so.
and it's like the best vocals material in festival as of now.
Yeah.
So-
I would love to play some Tupac on vocals, man.
Hell
Like
yeah.
that would be amazing.
They can do a lot of
and-
creative stuff with it.
And I don't know if I've ever spoken about it on the show, but going to what people think of as a festival, we think of Electric Daisy Carnival, like raves, that type of thing. Seeing more electronic stuff, instrumentals. I think we have spoken about it on the show. But
We
three
talked about this
instrumentals
like
right now.
prior to release.
Yeah,
I want to say we talked
instrumentals.
about this.
yeah, and so like seeing more of that is very, very possible. And then
Bring us the Fish concert.
Yeah, give us the Fish concert. I would love to see Woody and Buzz Lightyear playing Fish.
Yeah,
I'm seeing Toy Story characters over on the left side, and I'm like, holy shit, Toy Story characters in Fortnite.
Yeah, there's some
Imagine that.
interesting under the celebrities one. There's a few interesting ones like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Well,
Wow.
Joe
Notice
Rogan
that.
Fortnite.
Well, that's
This is
interesting.
Jon
There's Brie
Stewart.
Larson in there. Brie
Brie
Larson is
Larson?
Brie Larson is already in Fortnite.
Brie
All right.
Larson
Well,
is
there-
in-
there are-
she's in
there are quite a few
NB
things
from
that are already in
Scott
Fortnite as
Pilgrim.
well.
There's some
mean,
fun
under
ones on the
games-
celebrity tab. There is. I mean, like, there's Uma Thurman on there. Get a Fortnite. Get a Fallout Boy cover of
Yeah.
like or there's also Will Smith under there, which is I think a fun
He's
one.
already in the game. He's
Is
already
he?
in the game too.
Okay.
He is.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Will Smith has a skin in Fortnite.
Wait,
don't remember,
really?
I don't remember what
I didn't know
movie
that.
it was. Yeah, hold on. Will
No,
Smith,
wait, what?
I
Fortnite.
didn't know that either.
He
I
had a
didn't know that
skin.
either.
Yeah, it was an Icon skin. It was 2 years ago.
I had
No
no clue
shot.
about
I've
that.
never
Years,
seen that.
man.
Did it actually come out? Mike Lowry from Bad Boys.
Really?
What?
Really?
Yeah, I want to say that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dead ass.
No shit, it did.
Yeah, Wilson. So like, they want him to come back. I think they haven't brought him back because of the Oscar slap, bro.
Okay.
That's why they haven't brought him back.
Yeah.
I had no
That's
idea
true,
about
that's
this.
true.
So now
Yo.
he's up on like the infamous like hasn't been re-released because of controversy.
Well, you learn
Well,
something
Travis
every
Scott-
day.
That's
for
why
sure.
that's why I thought Joe Rogan was an interesting one in here too. Isn't he kind of a really controversial figure, but also super
Yeah.
popular?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And
been
and
like
Jon
from like
Stewart again. I mean, Jon Stewart
Yeah,
probably
that's
is
crazy.
more looked
Yo,
at
Leonardo
as better things, but
DiCaprio, bro.
Yeah.
Jon Stewart is like solely a political guy, right? Like that seems
Yeah.
like an odd choice
Timothy
to put
Chalamet
into this game
Timothy
like that.
Chalamet,
Timmy
like,
Shimmy.
isn't he- Yeah,
Bro,
Timmy
Call-
Shimmy. What was it?
Call of Duty
Aren't they
got him
gonna
before that.
Wasn't he back in the shop with the Dune skin? I
Oh
don't know.
shit!
It's
Wait,
very-
wait. Do they have a Dune skin in Fortnite? Do they have Paul
Yeah.
Atreides Fortnite?
Wait, really?
They had Timmy Shimmy and Zendaya.
Oh yeah, they do.
Dune.
Yeah, they
Oh,
do.
wow. Man, I
That's
can't
right,
wait.
they
the
did,
thing
yeah.
I actually can't wait to see
Call of
Dune
Duty got
Part
him
2.
too.
I'm excited for that.
I think
Adam
the thing
Sandler.
that
Sorry,
I
I
want
just
the
Adam
most
Sandler.
of everything on this list, real shit. I think the thing I want the most is they have a listing for Donkey from Shrek.
No
Really?
shot.
Dude, oh they do.
Wait,
It's
okay,
the
okay. All right,
bottom
let's
right
look
of
at
the-
this. Let's just take a look at this TV streaming series. one right here.
How would Donkey work?
He's just
You're
gonna be standing up.
saying Donkey? How the fuck would Dory from Finding
Yeah,
Nemo
like what?
is she a back bling for like a
I was
scuba
gonna
diver?
say,
Like
it's
what?
gotta be a back bling. It's gonna have like a little fish tank on your
I
back.
think it's got to be a
Dory.
back bling for sure. I think Donkey would be a back bling for Shrek
Well, hold on. Not all these are
Probably,
characters
yeah.
though here.
because
too.
Brian
They
Brian
have,
is
There's
a
a few of
back
these
bling
that
for
are just-
Peter.
they have multiple
true.
Star Wars ones. They have 2 Rick and Morty ones. Jerry Smith and Bird Person. Like,
Yeah, interesting choice. Who the fuck's gonna run on as Jerry from Rick and Morty?
Jerry.
He's like the character
Jason
that nobody
Voorhees
likes.
from Friday the
Dude,
13th.
people already don't want to play as Summer. Like, but
Bro,
she's a skin
yeah.
in the game.
Casper-
You know?
Big thing though. Not all these are gonna be
Casper the
characters. There's
Friendly
there's
Ghost.
locations.
Casper, what's
Yeah,
Casper gonna
why
be?
is
A
Casper
back bling?
here,
Yeah.
bro?
Some of these are like Hogsmeade from Harry Potter. That's not a character. That's a location.
It's location.
I
And,
want to say
there's another
that
one.
Jack's
The Burrow from Harry Potter. That's a location. Does that mean they're going to make a Harry Potter map? They're going to do. Are they
That'll
gonna do
be
a Harry Potter tie-in?
divisive.
That'd be very divisive.
It would
yeah.
be.
But money's money.
There was a
is
Lego
money.
Harry Potter.
Lego Harry Potter. Oh yeah, you know what? A tie
Oh,
with Lego
shit.
Harry Potter. That'd be cool as fuck.
Oh,
Actually,
really
that's what it
cool.
would be. Put it in
Dude,
Lego Fortnite.
Ayo, the
Oh,
Wizard
dude,
of
I
Oz?
love Lego Harry Potter.
The Yellow Brick Road.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Yellow Brick
Yeah.
Road.
That was last week. Rock Band for
the
That was a couple weeks
Grinch.
ago.
Why,
Hey,
like,
Steamboat Willie
yeah,
is under the
Steamboat
movie
Willie.
section there. You see that?
Steamboat Willie.
And
When I saw this, it was
right
the first
above
one I
that?
noticed. It just stood out to me. I guess.
Yeah, right above Steamboat Willie on that list.
Jackass. Dude,
Can you imagine?
you know what's even weird? Who brought up the fucking Disney old heads, bro? The
Yeah.
Sword in the Stone. What
Like,
the
what?
hell? Who's bringing
is
that
that?
up in the
That's
in
the
this
first
Disney
on the
collab?
list too. Like what?
That's crazy. And the Aristocats. Oh my god, that's insane.
The Sword in
Pacific
Stone,
Rim.
1963.
People still talk about Pacific Rim in 2024.
Dude,
That's crazy.
I remember seeing
Charlie
Pacific
Day.
Rim and I thought it was not great.
Charlie Day Fortnite.
Charlie Day Fortnite, man.
I would gladly
Hey.
take Charlie
Pacific
Day.
Rim.
Genuinely.
I know that we already went way past
Frozen.
musicians.
Give me Elsa.
Oh, Frozen. That's a shoe in.
Give me Olaf as a back bling, bro. Give it to
There
me.
was one of the artists on the musicians tab, by the way, from the Leaks originally. Juice WRLD.
Juice WRLD.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So I feel like one of the things I keep seeing over and over in my comments, oh my God, where's Juice WRLD? Oh my God. And yet again, this is another point towards Juice WRLD soon.
Trippie Redd had a lobby song back in 2021, and it would never officially got released as like a song, but he was in Fortnite at some given point, but it was a lobby track. It was very interesting how it happened, but I think it was in like the Battle Pass or something, and then it came out, and then it went, and then there's nothing else about it afterward. It never came out on streaming or anything. It's like on SoundCloud.
Hey, they want Shaq.
What do they?
It's surprising
Yes.
Shaq's
Oh,
not
I
in there
see.
already.
Yes, they do.
Dude,
want,
they want Dennis Rodman. That's
They want-
crazy.
They want Aston
That's an
Martin and
interesting
Alfa,
figure.
and
That's
Alfa Romeo from
crazy.
F1, bro. Like what?
Yeah,
Floyd Mayweather.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, the Ferrari and Alfa Romeo ones are definitely for rocket racing, right? They got to be.
Yeah,
oh, dude,
no,
totally. Yeah.
They're coming out. Yeah, they're gonna have a McLaren collab, aren't they?
Oh, and Aston Martin too.
They're gonna have McLarens inside of Fortnite, I think.
The games one is pretty interesting too because like we got like Castlevania, Ninja
Demon
Gaiden,
Souls.
Right?
Demon Souls separated by name.
Unreal
Demon Souls.
Tournament.
That goes hard.
That's a
dude,
kind of
that-
fun one.
Evil?
Okay, whenever you mention Unreal Tournament and like Fortnite, dude, like everyone who loves Unreal Tournament, they just like fuck Fortnite, like fuck,
Yeah.
fuck
Fortnite
all of it.
killed the thing that I love.
No, but like it truly did.
yeah.
They gutted all of Unreal Tournament so that they can go in Fortnite. Like,
Well, they
I
gutted
understand.
everything else they do, right? To do Fortnite.
Yeah.
Because that makes money.
Like
Where's the last
like,
Gears of War
uh,
game? Gears, what was it, 5? It came out in like 2019.
And then Marcus Phoenix was a skin that you could buy in the shop at some point, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But Castlevania would be sick.
Castlevania,
Ninja Gaiden.
yeah.
I like that.
Minecraft. Is there anything Minecraft in the game yet? Or has
No.
there been nothing? Okay,
No,
that's
there's
I
been
can't
nothing.
imagine that's going to happen because of Lego.
Yeah, because Lego.
at this
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
maybe. But I feel like Minecraft already kind of they once held what Fortnite kind of now holds, which is the most popular game in the world, especially for younger audiences. So I feel like Minecraft wouldn't
Also,
want to
Minecraft
cross-pollinate.
does have a Lego. They did have a Lego set, so they're connected
Yes,
by
that's
that.
true. I have like a few Lego.
Yeah, they
Minecraft
You have,
sets.
yeah, in your house, JP.
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
of sets. I
I
remember.
do. Yeah, those are cool. Those are cool.
Cyberpunk 2077 is never too late for some Cyberpunk stuff.
Yeah, and then I think Among Us is like the most predictable thing on this list out of literally everything.
Did they have
like,
the crew? If you bought,
right?
yeah, I had the back bling when it came out on the Epic Game Store. You had to buy Among Us, and then you got the back bling, the crewmate, and so like they get more. Like that's cool. I fuck with that.
Overall, cool survey. I truly really hope for Gorillas personally because like I would love to play fucking El Mañana or Dirty Harry or like fucking like some
Dirty Harry would be so fire.
On fucking like Plastic Beach like Empire Ants.
I think let's
like,
be real. I mean like given
Stylo.
the pack, it would be like the most.
Feel
Good.
It will be their hits.
Clint Eastwood because Clint Eastwood was licensed in the past in Rock Band 2 DLC.
Same with Feel Good Incorporated, bro. Like I think it would probably be like one of the most popular bundles ever.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Because like
1,000%.
Dude,
yeah.
and can you imagine Feel Good Inc. on vocals? Holy shit.
That
That'd
might
be so
be
fun.
one of the most fun vocal
It would
charts
be.
in the game with De La Soul, you know, like rest in peace.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Oh my god. And even Clint Eastwood as well, but like still it would probably be like the most popular bundle for sure. Even if it was just those two songs. It would be over.
No, I agree, but like I really like Plastic Beach. You know, like I'm a little biased. Like I think Plastic Beach is such a good album. Love to see stuff.
I would expect like deep cuts like from artists being like a year out for this.
Yeah,
game.
they're gonna
like,
no.
like more than a year out for this game.
They're
gonna hit the popular.
Yeah, because
they're pulling on no
that's
punches
what
now.
sells, right? And they need to build their library up before they start taking more risks with what they're offering, and it's smart.
True.
You know.
True.
It's
They're
smart.
being very calculated.
And cautious.
Like I'd probably give it in. I'd probably give it until like mid to late 2025 before we start seeing some interesting stuff. Because I mean, like I've never heard of Less Than by 9 Inch Nails, but apparently it's like one of their popular. It's one of his popular tracks.
Yeah.
I've never heard it.
I like it too. It was good.
I like it. It was fun. And I consider that, to me, another cut that I've never known.
Yeah, that
about.
was a
So-
deeper cut to me.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it before, and I hadn't heard March of the Pigs in a very long time. Very, very long time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like we're gonna get closer with the lyrics, right?
Yeah, dude, closer ain't happening. And I'm not talking Lacuna Coil.
I wish.
That could
Hey,
happen.
you never know.
Closer would be absolutely nuts. I think that would top, uncensored basket case all
Dude,
day long.
Imagine they just put Closer by 9 Inch Nails in there, except for they've it's just instrumental. There's like no lyrics at all
They
because
just
everything
cut
is
the
just
lyrics out
an
entirely.
overt sexual reference.
I mean, hey, they could just censor an entire line. Like that. Funny
Like they
enough,
did in
real
March-
quick,
like they did in March
real
of
quick.
Pigs.
I do have a really fun piece of information because this was shared by a member of the festival team. They messaged me. They heard me talking about March of the Pigs and having a line censored because the line "take the skin and peel it back" is removed in Fortnite Festival. And I thought, wow, that's such a weird reason. Like, why would they censor that? And a member of the festival team sent me a message and said, by the way, Trent Reznor was the person who removed that line themselves.
He retconned his own song.
Which is odd.
Yeah, that's
I
very
want to know why.
He
I wanna
retconned
know
his
why.
own song. Like, and when you think
I'm
about
sure-
it, like that's like a new version of the song entirely because of the ending and stuff too. You know?
Yeah,
They made her.
just
like a
very
peel off your
interesting.
skin.
It's like a redo.
You ever feel
Yeah.
like your skin is like so uncomfortable on your
Bad
body?
message to send to the Fortnite children. I'll tell you what.
Peel off all your skin.
Peel off all your skin.
Doesn't it make you feel better?
Doesn't make you feel better, right, Mater? Come on, peel off all your skin. You've seen that video, right? Or am I being crazy?
I think you're being insane, but I feel like I've seen
Insane
that.
as fuck.
Okay, I'll have to find it.
I'm gonna look it up.
I don't know. The internet has ruined Cars.
Actually,
the
I
movie
might
for
be
me.
I might be conflating two different videos. The one that I was
You
thinking
might
about with
be, dude.
Cars
I-
was cock and ball torture, where it's like
No, I found it. It's called "Pull Off Your Skin." It has 1.4 million views and it's 16
Okay, thank you.
seconds long. And
Thank
it's just the thumbnail's Lightning McQueen.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen this. I have watch progress on here. I have seen this.
Original audio from Lukey Dumper. This is
Y'all
just
are
the original
twisted
Cars
fucks,
version.
I tell you what.
This is crazy.
There's like a
Dude,
1
the
minute and
internet has
46
absolutely
second
ruined
version.
Cars for me. I can't watch this movie anymore, bro.
No, have you seen that? Have you seen the video that's circulating? I posted it on the server that we're in. Where like, it's the clip of like, fucking what's her name and Lightning McQueen like driving.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
they ruined the movie for me. I don't want to talk about it, bro.
I don't want to get into it because it's
about
actually really gross. You just have to.
God.
If you know, you know. That's it. If you know, you know.
Oh my god. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Who the hell knows?
I don't
Best
fucking
video
know,
games.
man.
Fortnite and peeling off skin.
They need to peel.
Doesn't
some
it make
onions.
you feel
skin feels
better?
You need to peel some onions with Donkey, man. Ogres are like layers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
Dude, Shrek in Fortnite
Well, soon enough.
would go hard.
soon enough. We'll have Shrek
Shrek.
in the game
Yeah,
with
we'll have Shrek, and he'll be singing
All-Star.
He'll be singing "Say So." You know, he's gonna look.
Oh,
like,
dude, All Star.
We need
Yeah.
a Smash Mouth bundle. Like a
Next icon pack is Shrek.
Oh my god. Yo, they release. Okay, do you think they'll ever release skins with Jam Track bundles, like a Shrek with All Star
Yes,
bundle?
I think
Like
so.
that would be cool.
They'll
That would
make
be great.
so much
They got-
fucking
gotta
money. I feel,
dude, they got to experiment
like-
more. Yeah,
It makes perfect sense. I mean, if like
could sell that
if
bundle
the festival
for
was out when
3,000
Ariana Grande
V-Bucks.
was
Everybody
out,
would buy it.
With the Ariana Grande skin, you get an Ariana Grande jam track. It just
You
makes
know what's
perfect
crazy
sense.
about the Ariana Grande skin is that like they continued to sell more sets for her after her skin came out.
It was that
because
popular.
Her skin came out, and then they had another concert event, and more styles were released for her skin. It was crazy.
insane.
Like, and no, sorry. So it was that event, and then the Ariana Grande skin came out, and then her album came out, and even more skins dropped. For more styles for her skin dropped, and I was like, that's insane. Like, I think there's like 2 or 3 styles that like I don't have for that skin. It originally came with just 2, but like there's like fucking 4. It's crazy.
Wow.
So
Taylor
like,
Swift skin when?
yo, you want Taylor Swift to be able to pump 200 to the head,
Yeah, be
fucking
careful.
clip somebody? If she's cool with that, hey, you know what? Take my money.
Hey,
Take my money.
I'm just gonna go
Hey.
play Band Hero instead.
Good choice.
honestly, though, that would be one of the biggest skits they could put in the game. Do you understand how
The
crazy it would
biggest.
be to see the Swiftie army on Fortnite?
That would
Well,
be
they already
pretty
are on
nuts.
Fortnite, but now they're gonna be representing their
They're
home.
representing.
I should
Swizz.
have put the word festival in there. I should have slipped the festival in.
Taylor
Like just
Swift
that.
icon pack.
Yep.
That's how they need to. That's what they need to do. They need to pay Taylor Swift a huge bag, get her as an icon, release a whole bunch of her songs. Fortnite Festival, the biggest mode in the game. Right, it's going to beat
know,
out
like,
all the BRs. There's going to be 2 billion concurrents.
Dead mode, bro.
But I
Dead
wouldn't
mode.
I wouldn't be like right now if I were Taylor Swift, I would not be stoked about having my likeness, in other places.
No, she doesn't need that.
Oh,
She doesn't need
yeah.
that.
Well,
No,
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I see where you're going.
So
See
there's
where
like
you're
the whole,
going with that.
She had like these
Aye.
explicit AI photos of her, and it was really, really fucked up.
Yeah.
So if I
That
were
was-
her, I wouldn't even
was
be
very
thinking
bad.
about selling my
Never
likeness.
mind. I thought
That
I did
shit,
not
I
think
don't
about
think
that.
that shit-
That's
I
never
don't think that
happened.
Yeah,
shit's
ever.
gonna
that's
happen.
a very good point. Actually,
No.
very good. Point.
In fact, I don't ever think it's gonna happen. I think it'll just be her music at the very, very best.
Best we ever got
Her
was
being in
Band
the
Hero.
game, no fucking way.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
And we only got
Hero's the
banned here
last
because
game.
she was not even close to nearly as popular as she is today.
Oh no,
She was still
Yeah,
popular,
she's the-
sure. Popular
she's the
enough to be in the
breakout
game,
star.
of course.
way popular.
She was
But
still country
she-
then.
But she has improved the economy. Like that.
Well,
that's
wait,
how big
She
she
has
is.
a
because
notable
of-
effect on the
That's
local
insane.
economies.
She's a-
Yeah.
effect on the
Yeah, because
economy.
of how much of an impact Band Hero had on the general populace, right?
Yeah, Band Hero made her. I've
Hero,
been saying
Band
that.
Hero was the best
Yeah,
selling game in the
Everyone's
series.
sleeping on
Yeah.
Band Hero. You kidding me,
I've
man?
been saying it. Because of Band Hero, I'm addicted to Coca-Cola. I saw those ads everywhere in the game.
I thought that was going to go a lot
Play the
different.
mall
Okay.
level. You see a Coca-Cola machine.
Right
I
away.
go to
It's
the
just in my face. I have Coca-Cola everywhere. I think I
Coca-Cola.
might have a can nearby me right now. I
shit.
don't.
Thirsty.
I'm on that zero sugar, though. Zero sugar vanilla.
Real. Makes you feel better about yourself.
I'm on
It
water.
does. It's basically like I'm drinking water then if I'm
Yeah,
drinking
dude, it's just
zero sugar Cokes.
Nice, silly flavored water.
Yeah. I gotta put it in my Stanley cup too. So I get a little bit of
Nice.
lead with my Coca-Cola.
Let's go. Lead poisoning.
You wasted no time for that shit. You wasted no time.
No, I don't, this shit ain't nothing to me, man.
Annoying people's 9/11. Lead in the Stanley Cup.
Oh,
dude.
no.
Dude, that was such a travesty. And it's like the Stanley, like was like, yeah, the lead is used in manufacturing, but you should never ever come in contact with your water unless it gets damaged. And then people start swabbing their shit, and they start swabbing their Yetis and all that stuff.
Dude,
and it's like, there's no damage to this. This is brand new, and I'm getting lead on my little swab here. Like, it's testing positive, guys.
Because the reason why Stanley was like super popular is because that woman's car burnt down, and the Stanley survived.
That was the start of it. That was the start of it.
That was literally the start of it. That's why Stanley got so popular. And then as soon as that TikTok hit social media, everyone's like, damn, I need a Stanley Cup. I need a Stanley
You're
Cup.
totally
Everyone's
right. I forgot all about that. That is entirely
Everyone's
the genesis.
getting Stanleys. And then here we are, beginning of February, and then that shit's happening. Like, that's
this
that's
is
so
the biggest
fast,
thing.
dude.
Yeah.
When that car burning down TikTok was released, that was like November. That was like November, December, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think it was like December, Christmas time, maybe.
It was around Christmas. That was viral.
Damn, I gotta get my son a Stanley Cup. I gotta get my daughter a Stanley Cup. I gotta get my wife a Stanley Cup.
There's a lot of articles about the lead in these things.
I need to go take hockey lessons. I'm gonna get a Stanley Cup myself.
Yeah.
Damn, that's the first thing I was thinking too when all this Stanley Cup stuff started coming up. I'm like, what everybody talking about hockey all of a sudden? Wow, weird.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
didn't think it was that
maybe
popular.
The NHL's on the come up. I mean, I see that they're on that January Fortnite survey, but
yeah, because that woman's car burnt down, and then the CEO of Stanley was like, "Oh, we'll buy you a new car."
Yeah,
like
that was the best viral marketing ever.
Mm-hmm.
So
good
for them. But
that's shit you cannot pay for. You cannot pay for marketing like that. That can only occur organically. And then you just have to seize the opportunity as it comes up, and they seized it, baby. They seized.
But
you
now,
get so much out of
I don't know what's going to
car
happen
payment
now, bro. So
yeah. Now with the lead stuff, I don't know. Lead's bad for you guys. I've been huffing lead fumes for months at work.
Whenever you do
right over there,
mod and
baby.
guitars, we have top 2 lead huffers, JP and Jake.
I mean,
your resident lead huffers here.
Katana's
huffing
a lot of lead
poisoning.
too. Katana's huffing a hell of a lot of lead.
Let's be fair. Most of the stuff I huff is actually just the rosin core.
Yes,
rosin
core.
It's the flux that I'm huffing. Okay, but there is a trace amount of lead in my solder because leaded solder has a much higher.
The flux that I'm huffing. You need to end this episode.
I've been huffing that flux, baby. All right, episode 17. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.
I'm gonna go huff something.